1-minute Telugu film reviews of all 2024 Tollywood films. Hanuman. The last 30 minutes of the Desi superhero film Hanuman are really impressive. The devotional elements, visuals, and background score take precedence. Even though the movie drags at times and certain portions lack effectiveness, it's still fun to watch. Guntur Karam. Guntur Karam adheres to the very regular formula for a family drama that has mass appeal. While situated within the zone of Trivikram, it evokes a sense of familiarity and falls short in delivering emotional impact. Mahesh Babu's dynamic performance is the redeeming quality, but the weak plot offers no spicy feast. Sandhav. Neither an action drama nor a sentimental tale about a father striving to save his child, Sandhav interests us. Not only is the plot absurd, but director Shailesh's narration is utterly boring. Na Sami Ranga. Based on a Malayalam film, Na Sami Ranga is created for this festive season. The film will appeal to Nagarjuna's fans and those looking for festival-related family movies this season, but it provides the sense of déjà vu to the regular audiences. Captain Miller. Captain Miller, although addressing the important issue of caste injustice, is a monotonous film to watch due to its incessant and protracted action sequences. While striving to emulate the action-packed intensity of KGF, this film ultimately falls flat and becomes a tedious experience. Ambajipeta Marriage Band. The performances of Sharanya and Suhas in Ambajipeta Marriage Band are impactful. Sharanya in particular stands out. The film explores the well-known theme of caste discrimination. Despite being made with conviction and sincerity, the film's later scenes elicit mixed feelings. Yatra Do. Yatra Do portrays the ascent of Y.S. Jaganmohan Reddy as a political figure, transitioning from being the son of a renowned politician to assuming the position of chief minister. The film explores how he overcomes various challenges, deceit, and legal cases, while also highlighting the significant role that the Yatra, political journey, played in both his own life and that of his father. It will appeal more to Y.S. Jagan's supporters than to the general audience. In the second half, the film loses steam. Eagle. Eagle is another action movie that prioritizes grand action sequences over the story, emotion, and tight narration. Despite its positive message and rich looks and frames, the film makes a tedious watch. Lal Salam. Because of the slow tempo and old-school narration, even superstar Rajnikant's presence fails to excite the audience. Despite the positive message of religious harmony, the film bores us. True Lover. True Lover, aka Lover, captures the joyful peaks and depressing troughs of the lead couple's relationship effectively and keeps our interest for the most part. But after a point, the movie seems to have stuck. The later portions are repetitive and create the impression of unnecessary elongation. Still, it's a contemporary love story with plenty of relatable moments and takes a pragmatic approach. Uru Peru Bhairvakona. Uru Peru Bhairvakona, a supernatural fantasy, starts off well, engages the audience for a few scenes, but subsequently loses its momentum. Sundaram Master. Despite its good intentions and a few amusing moments, Sundaram Master quickly loses steam and becomes superficial. Brahmyugam. Brahmyugam is a unique horror drama. A satisfying slow-burning film that needs your focus to fully get it. The combination of Mammootty's spellbinding performance, direction, sound design, production design, and music results in a spooky atmosphere and an engaging viewing experience. But the latter segment of the film is regular. Still, it provides a different experience. Operation Valentine. Operation Valentine is the first aerial action film made in Telugu, and in that regard, it offers something freshness. The second half is fairly engaging thanks to Varun Teja's convincing performance and the film's decent visuals. But the emotional and patriotic scenes are its weak spots, and the dull first half is another minus. Chari 111. As a concept, Chari 111, in which Vennela Kishore plays a humorous agent, sounds interesting, and at first, it even provides some decent comedy. However, the film eventually falls flat as the story unfolds. Gami. Gami offers a different experience, as its concept, storyline, and visuals deviate from the typical content found in Telugu cinema. A slow narration that may not captivate all audiences, but those with an inclination for unique stories will undoubtedly value the conscientious efforts. Bhima. Bhima is an action drama with a fantasy element, but the plot and narration are too formulaic and predictable. Om Bhim Bush. Om Bhim Bush is a horror comedy that incorporates a new element: flashback. The middle portion contains a good dose of comical moments. The three main actors and their one-liners offer a great deal of fun. However, it is not completely effective and becomes repetitive after a while. Tillu Square. Tillu Square has an entertaining narrative, and the one-liners are just as hilarious as they were in the original. Sidhu Jonnalgada's performance is the film's main draw. However, there is a lot of déjà vu, and several sequences appear forced and contrived. The chemistry between Tillu and Lily isn't as magical as it was with Tillu and Radhika. While DJ Tillu moved with the flow, this one looks consciously scripted and depicts Tillu as a star material than innocent. Family Star. Family Star draws in us in the first half with its enthralling romance between the lead pair and a well-executed plot twist at the interval. But the slow-paced narrative and excessively lengthy runtime in the second half undo everything. It becomes completely depleted in the end and a dull show. Geethanjali Malli Vachindi. Geethanjali Malli Vachindi, a sequel to the 2014 horror comedy Geethanjali, does not introduce anything new to this genre. It ultimately makes a tedious watch. With the exception of a few moments of laughter in the second half, courtesy of Satya, the film is mostly dull and uninteresting. Love Guru. Love Guru showcases Vijay Antony in different avatar and he seizes this chance to shine. While the story is predictable and some portions are too regular, the film provides a fair amount of fun moments and makes a decent watch. Ratnam. Ratnam, helmed by director Hari and featuring Vishal in the lead role, is a prime example of a mindless masala film, replete with formulaic sequences that not only thoroughly tire the audience but also induce headaches. Prasanna Vadnam. Prasanna Vadnam is a thriller with a satisfactory number of plot twists and turns, although it does have some pacing problems. Overall, it is a decent watch. The interval episode and pre-climax stand out. A Okkati Adakku. A Okkati Adakku is a poor and amateurish effort in which nothing works, be it comedy, message, or thrills. A surefire headache for the audiences. Kraushnam. Kraushnam is a tale of three friends. It is part friendship drama, part revenge saga. The film turns quite interesting from the interval bang and when drama shifts to a shocking case, which seems to be based on incident that took place in 2007. Overall, the first half of the doesn't work much, but the later half holds interest quite well. Raju Yadav. Raju Yadav is not only uninteresting, but the storytelling is so amateurish that even short films appear more impressive and captivating in comparison. Gangs of Godavari. Gangs of Godavari is a regular tale of a protagonist who transcends from a rag to a formidable figure. But this familiar narrative and its numerous subplots are marred by lackluster storytelling. Bhaje Vayu Vegam. Bhaje Vayu Vegam works in parts, with the second half of the film holding our attention. But it has slow narration and suffers from predictability. Gum Gum Ganesha. Gum Gum Ganesha has one or two comic episodes, but this crime caper is both cliched and ineffective. Satyabhama. Except for Kazal's act and a couple of sequences, Satyabhama lacks a compelling narrative. With so many subplots and twists for the sake of diversion, we are confused rather than engaged. Manme. Manme boasts a vibrant setting adorned with opulent production design and visually striking frames. But beneath this dazzling facade, the film presents a familiar story with a regular narrative. Sharvanand's performance and banter provide some fun moments in the film, but it fails to captivate due to a lack of emotional depth and a predictable narration. Nevertheless, it may resonate with family audiences due to its content and message. Maharaja. Maharaja is a slow burner with a gripping screenplay that keeps you engaged till the end. It is also a well-intended film about a societal subject. Despite the convenient writing, Maharaja is both captivating and emotional. Harom Hara. Harom Hara showcases excellent imaging and features solid action sequences. However, it primarily falters in terms of its storytelling, particularly in the second half, which becomes monotonous. Kalki 2898 AD. A modern-day avatar of Vishnu, a Hindu god, who is believed to have descended to earth to protect the world from evil forces. Kalki 2898 AD concludes with the information that the Kalki cinematic universe continues, implying that a sequel will be released. Kalki is biggest Telugu film of the year 2024 with box office collection of more than 1,000 crores. Bhartiyudu 2. Bhartiyudu 2 boasts a lavish production values, but the story and narration are uninteresting and out of sync with contemporary style. It doesn't contribute anything new to the vigilant genre. Shankar falters here. Splitting the story and pushing major episodes to Bhartiyudu 3 appears to have rendered this completely uninteresting. We will add latest film reviews here. Keep watching for more videos.